Too big. Terrible. What? Cheers. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to this channel. For those who are new, my name is Emmy and welcome to this channel. So to explain a little bit what this channel is about, it's pretty much just kind of like me figuring out life and bringing you along. I really want to talk about things that I struggle with to hopefully start conversation and just open up the floor for people to just be able to relate and know that they're not alone. And so this is pretty much this channel. So if you're interested in learning, maybe not learning, but if you're interested to do life with me and to find someone to just relate to, welcome. And I'm also gonna be talking about the Lord because I love Jesus and He has helped me through so much, and I want to be able to speak about that as well and hopefully help you in your time of need. You know, if I can share something that is just really pertaining to your situation. So welcome! Today we are gonna be making some food, but some healthy food, because the last video that I filmed was about 2 weeks ago, and I was going on a trip to an alumni weekend, and I was gonna go see my best friends, some friends, kind of get refreshed, have a few sessions, like worship and just like hearing the word of God, and you guys saw me getting ready for that, and now I'm back, but I did not take care of myself during that trip. Like, I did not take care of myself, and my skin is breaking out. Yes, it is. It really is. And we need to do something about it. Like, when I was over there, when I'm telling you, like, I didn't take care of myself, like, I didn't take care of any aspect. Like, I didn't drink enough water whatsoever. I didn't stay hydrated. I drank mostly coffee and soda, which is terrible. I know. And then I didn't eat good food because a lot of the stuff that I ate was eating out. And then not only that, I wore makeup every day and I didn't remove my makeup properly, so I didn't wash my face. This is so terrible. But I didn't wash my face at all. I would literally use a cotton pad with micellar water, and I would be so tired. Don't judge me, okay? I was so tired that I would literally get into the room and a cotton pad, micellar water all over the face, clog out. But that's terrible. And you know, if you have acne, it is terrible. I usually use like a cleansing balm, like an oil cleansing balm with my skin, and then I wash with a cleanser, but I didn't do any of that. So my skin is screaming at me. Also, I didn't get enough sleep. So, and there's the whole like traveling part that your body always seems to react to regardless of where you're going or how you travel. Your body just naturally reacts to the fact that you're traveling and is like, so my skin is mad. I'm also PMSing, so it's not fun. It's not, and therefore why I'm breaking out like there is no tomorrow. So we need to do a little something, a little pick-me-up when it comes to just foods, okay? Because we can do so much on the face, like topically, but if you don't do anything internally, you're still gonna struggle. And I know that a lot of my acne is caused by hormones. I was gonna say hormonal, and then I stopped and said by hormones, and it sounded weird. So I know that I gotta take care of my gut. I gotta take care of the insides to be able to have balanced hormones and a balanced gut, so my skin can feel happy. Yeah. So today we're gonna be making ginger shots because they're always good. Also, right before going on my trip, I kind of was getting sick a little bit. Nothing very serious, but just kind of like a throat ache and feeling a little bit under the weather. We're okay now, but it's just like my body suffered. This ginger is not looking great. So, cutting board and knife. But yeah, I've also, like I said, been feeling under the weather, so just my body needs a pick-me-up in general. It's been under a lot of stress from being sick, PMSing, anxiety, traveling, not taking care of it, so we've got to do something. To explain what I'm doing, I'm just cutting up some ginger, and I feel like I never put enough ginger, to be honest with you. Yeah, this ginger is sad. So we're gonna put a lot this time. So we're just cutting up the ginger, putting that in there. Pretty self-explanatory. I almost did not film this video, I'm not gonna lie. When I came back, it was a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. Going over there and spending some time with friends and my best friend, I really realized, is that enough? That's a lot. We're gonna say it's enough. And I realized just how much I missed like living in community. And don't get me wrong, I'm an introvert. I am. I like my time. I like my space. I need my time to recuperate. Like I don't get energy whatsoever from social interactions. It actually drains me, okay? Thumbs up if you're an introvert, okay? Before I keep going, I'm gonna put some turmeric in there. Just a little bit. I don't overdo it. I should probably buy organic turmeric, but y'all, turmeric is so hard to do anything with because it stains, okay? I'm gonna put some pepper because, little fun fact that I learned from my naturopath, turmeric activates with pepper, and if you don't put like any kind of pepper, I think paprika works. No, cayenne pepper works. Why did I take paprika? I wanted cayenne pepper. Don't quote me on this, but she told me if you drink paprika, what? If you drink turmeric, you need to put some pepper in there because the antioxidant part of turmeric is only activated when pepper is mixed with it. I like mine very spicy because they're just, I don't know, like they just make you feel like you just did something so good for your body, which you did, but it's like, it's that edge. So now we're gonna put some lemon juice. I always just kind of, I don't have a recipe if you can tell. I really don't. It is what it is. We kind of just, okay. And then I'm gonna put a cup of water. Is that enough ginger? I never know the measurements, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna blend this up and then we'll talk some more. Which one? Alright, I truly hate this blender, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, bowl. Okay. And then what you do is you pretty much just take all of it and you put it through a strainer, can you see, and into a bowl, and then you'll just kind of like press it. It like makes a puree. So yeah, to get back to my story, it was really tough to just be back, not back there, but back home, because I realized how much I missed being with people and being with friends and being with like-minded people as well, and just how much I miss my best friend too, and how hard it's been to not like, you know, because we did a 3-year theater program together, and then we went straight to Bible school and lived literally in the same dorm, in the same room for 2 years, and now it's like we're not together anymore, and it feels really weird because I'm so used to doing a life with friends and people, and now I'm 22 years old and I'm alone living at my parents' house, and like I see people here and there, but like most of the people that I know and that I'm friends with are in relationships, married, or have children, or all of the above, and I'm just like, you know, it's different because they have their own thing, they have their own responsibilities, so they can't always hang out, they can't always do certain things that, you know, not necessarily I want to do, but like they can't always go out, they can't always have the time they don't have all the time in the world, and then it's like it's very lonely, I'm not gonna lie. And then it doesn't help that I'm PMSing on top of all of these things because I literally started today, but I've had like cramps all week, and my cramps are terrible, my emotions are terrible all over the place, and I get even more overwhelmed, even more sad, even more pessimistic, and I'm like, oh, I hate this, I hate that I have to do all of it alone too, and it's been hard, like I'm not gonna lie, and I almost didn't film this video today, like I really didn't. Obviously, like today's my first day, that time, and so it's always the worst moment, and you always feel like crap, and you're always like super emotional and sensitive, but yeah, that's just kind of been the life update of what's going on, and I'm just trying to be very vulnerable with everyone, because I know that I'm not alone, and I know there's a lot of people who feel that way and who feel like they're in their 20s and they don't, it's it's a weird place to be in your 20s because sometimes when people around you start growing up, not growing up because you're growing up, but you know what I'm saying, like they start settling down, they start having kids, they start like getting in relationships, getting married, having kids, and you're kind of like stuck. It feels like you're stuck and you're just there, but you kind of feel like life is moving and you're not, and it's hard because you're not only trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, but you feel like everyone's kind of moving on faster than you are, and then you go from having a set of friends and living with your friends at school and doing life with a bunch of people to like being alone and not doing anything on Friday nights and Saturday nights, and you're like, that's great. It's too big. Yo, that was crusty! Why was that so dry? Well, I just broke that all over the floor. Let me just pause this so I can go get a broom. I'm just gonna put this on. It is what it is. It's just not gonna be as fun to pour, and I'm gonna need to be very careful, but again, it is what it is. Also, wait, I have this app, okay, it's called Dimensional, and it's really good, okay? It gives you a bunch of like self-assessment tests, then it gives you like your personality archetypes and stuff like that. This is really fun, and it gives you like little insights every day, like a little notification. It gave me one the other day about introversion. Where is it? Stop. No! Where is it? Yeah, okay, it's right there. It was like the second one, but my dyslexia was like... Anyway, we tend to think about introversion as a preference for solitude, but that's only a symptom, okay? Introversion is actually the result of an overactive mind that prefers low stimulation environments. Research shows that introverts have more neural activity than extroverts. This doesn't mean that they're smarter, but rather that they literally think more. An introvert's impulse for solitude is a result of the fact that they already have so much internal stimulation going on that they have less room for even more external stimulation. But I just thought that was like such a good insight, literally, to think about, because a lot of the times I know for myself, I've put myself down so many times, like all my life, for being an introvert, because it's not the fun thing, it's not the cool thing, you're always silent, like, and when there's too much stimulation going on, like whenever we're at a party and there's a lot of people talking to each other, I usually end up quieting down and listening to people talk, because so much is going on, and I've beaten myself so many times throughout my life because of that trait. There were times I used to tell people, like, sometimes I can overthink so much and think about so many things that I won't even notice we're not having a conversation, or like that it's silent because it's so loud in my brain, and it just makes so much sense. Anyway, if you're an introvert and you've put yourself down for it, just know that your brain is literally wired this way, and it's because you have a lot more stimulation in your brain than you do, what am I trying to say? You have more stimulation in your brain overall. So, alright y'all, we are done, and this is a mess. We're gonna take a shot. This sounds so bad. Every time when I was with my best friend, we were trying to take ginger shots, and we had music going on, and she was like getting ready in another room, and I was like, dude, come get your shot! Come take your shot with me! And I was like, this sounds so bad, because we're like in a little apartment in the dorm, and I was like, anybody heard me saying this? It sounds so bad, because we're at a Bible school right now. Alright, I always love to do this ritual. Every time I take a ginger shot, I literally cheer myself. Cheers to my health, and cheers to your 20s and figuring life out, and cheers to not having it all figured out, because that's just life, and that's just your 20s, and the Lord has it all under control. Just trust Him. And I'm speaking to myself right now, okay? This is a cheers to me too, alright? The Lord has it all figured out, even if you don't. He's gonna bring the right people into your life, and if He said no and close the door for certain people, it's okay, because there's a better yes. There's a better yes. I don't think I can reach this camera. Cheers. It's good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk that we had. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and that if you are ever thinking of making ginger shots, you're gonna make it and follow this recipe. Just kidding, like I really don't care. Just follow any recipe you want. If you're PMSing, just know that you're not alone. Even though this pain is not normal. It's not normal, but we're being told all our lives that it's normal. And it sucks. So, cheers to taking care of our health. Cheers to waiting on Jesus for his plans for us and his great timing, because his timing is perfect. I will see you next week. Please encourage this channel as much as you can, and thank you for supporting and watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!